Ask around the streets, man, I'm certified. All across the seas, my customers are satisfied. Greetings, Aquarius, all placements. Okay, this is Hot Like Sauce by Pretty Lights. So someone here, your business is hot like sauce, something is growing hot like sauce. Someone might like hot sauce. I like hot sauce on my eggs, breakfast foods. Someone here, yeah, something about hot sauce. Someone can also be hot like sauce. The outdoors, pretty hot like sauce. I know today the heat index was like 106 at the horse show, so it's pretty crazy. I was like, I'm fine. And then I came inside and I was like, oh, I am cooked. And I wasn't even writing today. So yeah, some of you guys be careful with heat exhaustion. Just be careful with the heat. Make sure that not only you stay extremely hydrated, but that you have access to shade or fans or things like that. Watch out for animals, kiddos, things like that, because it can really sneak up on you. But basically, Aquarius, someone's business is hot like sauce. It's funny because people are trying to talk crap on someone's business or saying like something was fake or phony or something wasn't real, or it's like people are trying to discredit what someone does, but it's like, that's fine. I don't need your credit because ask around the streets, I'm certified. Oh, and it's even overseas. All of my customers are satisfied. You know, this is like people who try and come at me for what I do, but in everything I do in wedding photography and in readings, I have a perfect 5-star rating of over 37,000 readings now, 37,000, okay? And those are just the people who have actually left reviews in the last 8 years. So yeah, you know, there's something where it's like people can be saying a bunch of crap, but they're too scared to actually, you know, get a reading with you. They're too scared to actually get something done. It's like people can be talking crap on someone's business, but have they had a firsthand experience? No. And if people are trying to, then they're like fake, phony, like fraudulent, and it's obvious how fraudulent it is. It's like someone that's just trying to get a service so they can purposefully try and poo-poo on someone. And it's like, nope. Even like the jurisdiction, the justice system is like, nope, not allowed. We can sniff that out. We can tell that you are just playing test the psychic, test the mechanic, test the whatever. Nope, that's phony baloney. You know, it's funny, Aquarius. I actually saw this on Airbnb on one of my Facebook groups. A couple stayed at an Airbnb, and the moment the guy sat down on the couch, it collapsed, and the people charged the couple $1,000 for the couch, but the couch was only like a $400 couch. And the wife was smart enough that when she got to the Airbnb, she walked around, she videotaped everything. And in the video that she had proof that the back legs of the couch were already broken and bent completely sideways. So you could even just set like a purse on the couch and it would have collapsed. And because of that, Airbnb told the Airbnb owner, they're like, nope, you're wrong. You have to buy your own couch. This couple was not responsible for breaking your couch. So Aquarius, there's like people that are trying to do the most to try and discredit someone, again, someone's business, someone's company, someone's establishment in some way, and tricky. I actually channeled that, tricky. So someone here is trying to play tricks. Tricks are for kids, okay? It's not gonna fly around these parts. Also, someone is calling someone constantly, someone's not answering. This can be because someone's calling from like fake numbers, Google phone numbers, other phone numbers because they don't want to be found out, but it's like, this person is too smart, like I'm clearly not going to answer. Like this happens to me all the time. I get random texts, which I know are from certain exes. Hello? Hi, let's get breakfast at this, and I just don't respond ever. And they're like, hello, are you there? Is this so-and-so? I'm like, I'm not going to respond. Like, I don't know. So people can be doing the most to try and talk to someone, except they're not doing the most because they're not being straightforward and, you know, I'm hearing say it with your chest. Someone is like beating around the bush. Someone is not saying something with their chest. Someone needs to say something with their chest. Who do you want? Okay, so conflict is in all relationships. Someone here can run at any site of conflict. Oh, you're toxic if there's conflict. Oh, you're toxic if this. Oh, you're this. And it's like, no, conflict is very natural. And healthy people with regulated nervous systems who stand in their authentic truth and are fair and reasonable can agree to disagree and can also have understanding for the other side if it's fair and reasonable. Someone can also walk away because they know that the other person is not fair nor reasonable, and they're not being toxic for walking away and removing themselves from a situation where the other person is not being fair nor reasonable. So I don't know, Aquarius, like figure out whatever side of the fence you're on, because someone here is not being fair and reasonable and the other person is. And that's why they're walking away from a situation. So it's not that you wait for a relationship, a friendship, a workplace where there's no conflict. Rather, you wait for the workplace, the friendship, or the relationship that you want to and that you are able to naturally and productively heal conflict with. Who do you want to move through conflict with? Because that's really what all relationships and work situations are about. Someone here's got swagger. I was hearing swagger. Someone here could use that word, swagger. Swagger, Majagger. I got the moves like Majagger. I don't know. I'm hearing that song. I don't know. Someone here could love dancing. Someone likes someone's swag. Someone, yeah, thinks someone is so hot like sauce. Maybe someone could also have like pretty lights in their bedroom, or the pretty lighting in a photo, pretty lighting in a video. Someone thinks someone has really pretty lighting somewhere. This can also be like pretty lighting, sunrise or sunset. Also in that song, Hot Like Sauce, life is too short to have sorrow. You may be here today, but gone tomorrow. Oh, life is too short to have sorrow. You may be here today, but gone tomorrow. And they say it like over and over and over and over. And then ask around the streets, man, I'm certified. All across the seas, my customers be satisfied. So yeah, someone here is just a happiness hater. They're miserable, and that's why they're trying to like poo-poo on someone, but they're just proving how miserable and how unhappy they are. They're outing themselves by trying to do this, Aquarius, so it's all fine. Now in the voicemail song by Russ, he says, I've been calling, trying to get a hold of you. I'm feeling lost and I don't know what to do. So that's why someone is calling, because they're feeling lost. Well, yeah, you're probably feeling lost because you played me like a fiddle, because you were out here chasing, oh, I just heard, I don't like this because I don't believe in body shaming at all, but I did hear chubby chasing. So, Aquarius, even though, like, I have seasons when I'm thicker and seasons when I'm thinner, believe it or not, which, I mean, I don't care. I think it's just because I'm more active, so I eat a lot more and make sure that I have enough nutrition. But in the summer, I'm always like 10, 15 pounds heavier than I am in the wintertime. And it's always this way, and I'm happy with it. None of it goes to my waist up top. It all is like in my booty and my thighs. So, you know, I've had people try and come at me and say like derogatory things because I'm very pear-shaped and I'm thicker on the bottom, but I'm very happy with who I am in my body. So like, that's not gonna hurt me. But this can be like someone who has like a, you know, disorder of eating, trying to make fun of their spouse because, or their, you know, ex or whatever, because their ex is dating someone that's more voluptuous, that has more curves. And it's like, I don't know, it's like no one cares. It's like, I like her body because I'm with her for the guy. And then the girl that he's with is like, and I'm comfortable in my body, and he can tell that I'm comfortable in my body because when we're together, he can tell that I'm comfortable in my body. And even though you're like shaming me for my body and you're, you know, skinny, whatever, you're clearly uncomfortable in your body and it shows. So, and that was not attractive to him. I don't know. There's something where someone, dysmorphia of something, someone's trying to shame someone, and it's just, it's not cute. It's immature. It's petty. It's just weird. So I don't know. There's something like that going on. In the voicemail song though, he says, be careful what you wish for, because if you say the truth, they'll come at you with pitchforks, which I get that. I get that in my job all the time. He says, it's getting harder and harder to keep going, God. I need a rest stop, God. They be trying to off me, so can you blame me for the thoughts that I'm having lately? So please check on all of your friends, all of your artists, all of your favorite creatives that you follow, because someone can present one way online and something can be vastly different behind the scenes. So please check in on your people or the people that you admire. It might surprise you. You might be like, oh, they'll never respond. It might surprise you how someone might respond, and you might be the voice that they need to hear. The voice of reason is what I'm hearing. I was also hearing the song Bad by James Bay. I know it hurts, we don't touch anymore. We built this up from the floor, so it's even worse. It's harder for me to know that I could see you around, so I could see you around with somebody new. It's also hard for me because I keep worrying about reaching out. The more I think about you, the more I keep the ghost alive. I want you bad, but it's done. I want everything we had, but what's broken, don't unbreak. So someone here feels like there's no saving grace, there's no saving something, there's no coming back from something. Wheel of Fortune, if it's meant to be, it will naturally happen. Someone could have fallen off the wheel, and that wheel someone quite literally fell off. You may want to listen to Gemini's reading, because someone here can simply be turning their back on a situation and going towards a new situation, a new flame, a new relationship, something that it's not necessarily that it's more peaceful and conflict-free, but they feel safe navigating conflict lovingly with a new energy. And someone here can be really triggered to watch someone that they love, that they're like, if we just did this, if we just did that, if we just did, and this person is like, well, the Queen of Cups that was over here is like, well, that's not really how it is. That's not how it is. Like, if we did, okay, if what? Why didn't we do that for the last 5 years or the last 6 months or whatever it was? Someone here had plenty of time, but Hangman with the Eight of Swords, someone here is going to be very triggered when they're having to watch someone be in a different relationship. Now, Seven of Pentacles is a card of a lot of seasons. Someone tried, I don't know, someone held on to someone for a really long time, and they're going to be really upset because they're going to see the person that they cared about, the star energy, I'm covering her body. Nine of Cups, getting their wish fulfillment. And it is time for them to have their wish fulfillment.